So you want to sell on eBay. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. Have you set up an eBay account yet? If not, let's go into some of those details. My name is Ann and I've been selling on eBay for quite some time now, and I just want to share with you some of the stuff I learned over the years, my experience, knowledge, tips, and tricks. So the first step is let's get you going with an eBay account. The first thing that eBay is going to want to know is, do you want a personal account or a business account? The personal account is really meant for people who are mostly purchasing on eBay. They might sell things here and there. Otherwise, it's a business account. And the business account is really meant for people who want to sell more on a regular basis. It still might be a side hustle, but you're selling more regularly. If you're unsure, feel free to open up a personal account first. You can look around the eBay website, maybe purchase a couple things, sell a couple things here and there, but you can always upgrade to the business account. Either way, they're going to want to know your name and email address. On a business account, they're also going to want to know your business name and what type of business are you. Are you a sole proprietor? Are you an LLC, partnership? Now, most of the time, if you are just starting out, I would guess that you're probably a sole proprietor. The other thing that they're going to want to know with a business account is your address and your phone number. They're also going to want to know your tax identification number. This might be a social security number or an EIN number. Please remember, I am not a tax accountant, so for any tax-related advice, please contact your own accountant. The next thing that they need to know is your bank information. If you're doing a personal account, you might be able to just do a credit card or a PayPal account. If you have a business account, well, they want to make sure that you get paid for anything that you sell, and I'm sure you want that too. So you're going to need your bank information. They do take some time to verify that account, but make sure you get that taken care of so you can get paid. There are a few things that you want to think about when setting up your account. Now, the first one would be, how many days is it going to take you to process your sale? That means getting your item packaged and over to the post office where you can get a tracking number. This can take some time for people, especially if you're just starting out. It's a learning curve, I get it. And you might be working full-time, you have other responsibilities. So make sure you give yourself enough time. We personally do one business day. If you are a top-rated seller, in order to hold that top-rated seller, you do need to sell within one business day. If you're just starting out, I would suggest maybe giving yourself some cushion and maybe do a 3 business day. Whatever you promise the customer and however you set up your listing needs to reflect on when you ship that item. The next thing that you want to think about is, are you going to accept returns? Now, again, we're a top-rated seller. We actually do accept returns within 30 days. I do suggest accepting returns because it does show some faith with your customer, and your customers are going to be more likely to purchase from you if you're a trusted seller. The next thing to think about is your shipping. Are you going to do free shipping, calculated shipping, or a flat rate? Free shipping is really not really free. You basically figure out how much the shipping cost is going to be, and then you add that into your selling price. And so it is free shipping to the customer and the buyer pays shipping. So make sure you add that into your selling price. Calculated shipping is where you actually take what item you're going to ship and the dimensions of the box that you're going to ship it in, along with the weight, and eBay will actually calculate the shipping based off the selling zip code or the shipping zip code to the delivery address zip code, and they will figure out the rate of what it should cost to sell, and that's what they'll charge the customer. The next option is just doing a flat rate. You can do $5 or whatever you decide. But say you want to do a flat rate, and anybody who purchased that item, it's going to cost $5 to ship that item. The biggest suggestion I would have for you though is make sure that you have shipping supplies set and ready to go. It is so stressful to sell something and not have the packaging that you need. You still promise to ship that item within a reasonable amount of time. You either said 1 business day or 3 business days. If you don't have the supplies to ship it in, you're going to be running around. So my suggestion is make sure you have those shipping supplies together. So now you have your account all set up and you're ready to go. The next step is finding stuff to sell. My suggestion is go around your house, look around. I bet you anything there's a few things that you can sell. In the meantime, I'm going to share some of the items that I've sold today. We sell a lot of vintage records, and so I'm going to go through our vintage records first, and then I'll go through a couple of the other items. The first one, level 42. Now this is a set of 2 records. We did 2 records together and sold them, and we did free shipping. That was $22.80. We have Soft Machine. That one sold for $30, free shipping. Now don't forget, free shipping means that I already included the shipping costs into my selling price. The buyer doesn't pay shipping. I will pay the shipping costs on those. The next one is Irv Gotti, and this was $32, free shipping. We have Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath sold for $50, free shipping. Next one is The Doors. This one sold for $22, free shipping. And then we got a set of 4 records, Steppenwolf. Now, one thing to think about is some items just aren't worth selling by themselves, but that doesn't mean that you can't group them together and make it worthwhile selling. So this was 4 records that I got $35 free shipping. So you're talking like individually $8 or something. It wasn't worth my time to list these. But together, $35 free shipping. I'll do that. Now we have a few items that are not records. This is a Kenneth Cole watch. And that sold for $18, and the customer did sell shipping. Now, that's not very much for this watch, but it came with some other watches that we purchased, and I'll still take $18. It did take a while to sell that, though, I will be honest. I already sort of have this packaged up for shipping. I mean, I still need to put it in a box and everything, but this is a bunch of Winchester tools. It was like money clips, pocket knives, and a multi-tool. So it was actually 5 items. We sold it for $19. Again, I just bulked things together to make it worthwhile. They paid shipping though. And then things around the house. My daughter used to work at Mellow Mushroom, and so she had a whole bunch of t-shirts that she didn't want anymore, so these were $30 and the customer actually paid shipping on it. She is very happy because now I can throw her a few bucks. We're selling things that are just laying around the house. That's the end of my sales for today, and I hope you guys get together and find some stuff around your house, get your eBay account set up, and just start. It's fun, it's beneficial, and I think you'll have fun doing it. So in the meantime, have a great day and happy selling.